Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of Wild Ambition here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls.
Rolls.
Chat, let me know if my volume's bad. I have a completely new mic setup now.
What?
I've tested it. It
What?
should be working, but in case I've messed it up, please let me know.
What'd you
Sorry,
say?
but I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
What?
What?
I have been having heart palpitations
Nani?
from this the last few days. Please don't even
Womp womp.
joke.
Invitation to
I thought
bully
you said
Will.
nothing could ruin your day.
Nothing can ruin my day. I was just... well, actually, there's one thing that can ruin my day. If this mic setup breaks during stream, then day ruined. But it won't happen. So, things. People, places, things, announcements, many things on this channel. We didn't finish off Starfield last night. Sorry, my mic literally died. And I don't think y'all want to watch me play Starfield without any commentary. Or at least I hope not.
No. It's not that visually exciting at times without, the human element.
So, to make up for it, tomorrow night we're going to do another stream. It won't be Starfield, but I've been playing a zombie game with some friends, and I'm going to stream some time in that.
Have you considered playing Lethal Company? I think it'd be so fucking funny if you played Lethal Company.
What's Lethal Company?
It's okay, don't worry about it.
You should play it well.
You should play it.
Yeah.
I can do
It's
that.
like the new Among Us. That's really hip with the kids.
I feel like that's...
You
Don't
leave
worry
that man
about it.
alone.
I feel like that's a little bit much.
Don't worry about it. Like when people talk about the moon. Don't worry about it.
I love talking about the moon. It's my favorite thing
Oh
about
my god, I
Fate
love
lore.
the moon.
But on Friday we have Astral Calling. Speaking of space,
You don't know shit about the moon.
the fairy invasion has begun. Will our party be able to put a stop to it?
It
Come
can't
and find
raid.
out.
She was a fairy.
Saturday, Hell or High Water, Salt and Sorcery, Will, Matt, Chad, Calf, Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm going to try and sneak out of my work Christmas party once dinner is done, but I'm concerned people may notice if I'm only there for 3 hours.
I would have Irish goodbye after the first hour.
Yeah.
Well, there's like the drink. There's like it says cocktails at 6, dinner at 7, and so I'm just worried because this is like a big like 35-year anniversary or something that they're gonna have lots of speeches, and it'll be really noticeable if I try to leave during a speech.
I suppose.
So
What if you're just...
I'm sick.
I've tried laying the groundwork already, but I'm not gonna mention that.
Oh,
Me.
yeah.
All right. Well, then, in that case, on Sunday we have Cozy Co-op. Will, Emily, and Sarah from her new apartment playing Sunhaven together, hanging out, relaxing. It's going to be a great time. Come and join us for a cozy stream to either start or end your week, depending on how you view your weeks.
True.
Then on Monday, we have the Strength of Thousands AP. Will we finally make it to the City of Gold? Will Matt let us teleport there using Avi's abilities? I hope so. Join us and find out if that's what happens. And last but not least, of course, every Wednesday, Wild Ambition, the show you're watching right now. And why are you watching it? Well, because of the fabulous cast that we have on this show. Starting in no particular order, we have, of course, the person most likely to give you the best time of your life, especially when they're performing. We got Abby playing Dee Dee.
I really didn't know where that was going. I was kind of scared.
I thought you were gonna say
Nor-
Cooper.
Nor did I. No, I have a better one for Cooper.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm scared.
look forward to that.
Anyway, hi, I'm Abby. I'm playing Dee Dee, your biblically accurate bard, and I'm here to tell you that any month can be No Shave November if you're depressed enough.
Oh, say it again, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along, of course, we have everyone's favorite sheriff, who until recently was in Big Bear, the town, Cooper, playing Christine. Also, a belated birthday to Cooper. Happy belated birthday.
Yay! Earlier this week, I learned that your blood type directly contributes to what you should and should not be eating and what reacts badly or well with your body. And that explains why I cannot eat meat anymore.
Oh.
What blood type are you?
I am O negative. I should be eating lean meat, not red meats.
Oh, damn, that's negative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I also should not be consuming a whole lot of grain, which
Uh-oh.
I won't tell if you don't tell. Hello, everybody.
The only person able to monitor Cooper's grain consumption, we have McKenna playing Honey Madeline.
No
Bold of you
monitor.
to assume I didn't have the fattest bowl of pasta before stream today.
No
so
monitor.
No, I will
only
not.
support.
Only enabling here at the
It's an enable
nighttime
circle.
residence. But tonight I am playing Miss Honey Madeline, our resident gunslinger, and Cooper's character's Christine's younger sister.
My sister.
How much
sister.
younger?
3 years, I think, is what we decided on.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this was a, twin thing with like 5 minutes. Oh, I'm the older
No.
sibling.
Nah,
like,
Christine
just-
is decidedly older.
Hmm. Just by enough for it to matter, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have our resident non-humanoid character player, Matt, playing Lorgar.
Okay, I know you were trying to go for a very subtle, furry dig there, but one, inaccurate. Two, also inaccurate because humanoid just implies 2 arms, 2 legs, which Lorgar is.
But Darius.
Darius
Three, it's only funny when I make that joke.
That's fair.
says the artist who drew those characters.
Exactly. That's why
And yes,
it's funny.
and if you want McKenna to draw you artwork like that, DM her on things and commission her.
Pay that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Draws
we
really
are
good
down a Shy tonight, as she is doing a show called Fancy Nancy. So if you're in LA and want to go see Shy's show, look up Fancy Nancy Los Angeles and go watch it.
Specifically, it is Fancy Nancy's Splendiferous Christmas. I feel like if you just Google Fancy Nancy, you're gonna have a hard time.
You may find some interesting
Nancy's
things.
Splendiferous Christmas.
Also,
the judgment of the Fancy Nancy Splendiferous Christmas.
Awful.
also try saying "see Shy's show" 5 times really fast.
See Shy's show. See Shy's show. Ooh, that is a tough one. That's a good one.
See Shy's show. See Shy's show. See Shy's show.
That's not
See
fast.
Shy's show.
Yeah.
It's
You're trying too hard.
I am. But speaking of, also we have Zoe, who is not with us this evening as they are off in Prairie, traveling.
Why did you put an R in front of the A in Perry?
Oh, I
No.
thought you said prairie.
She's
Harry.
on the
Oh,
prairie.
she's
did
coming to
say
visit us?
prairie. He even
She's
tried
in-
to roll the front R and everything.
She's in a
Harry.
little house on the prairie.
The Laura Ingalls over there.
Oh Lord.
Hopefully, Zoe does not get akumatized while she is gone.
Oh
But
Jesus.
that is a very
That's a deep
specific
cut.
But that is all of our announcements. Go follow McKenna on TikTok. I put a link to our chat. They probably posted something right before this that we'll also
Yeah.
repost because
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
This time I'm calling out Matthew.
Oh,
Oh, I now have a personal interest in this.
I
I'm
tagged you in
excited.
everything.
and yeah,
Yep.
those are all of our announcements. I don't think there's anyone else, unless anyone else has anything they want to plug or talk about.
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, Cooper.
Thank you.
We are going
I
to
cut my
roll our
hair by
intro.
myself.
Nice, and get into the game. Last time on Wild Ambition. Our party saved the swamp!
We did it.
That's true.
Reluctantly.
After doing so, they decided what to do next. Realizing that without Alec, the town would be in pretty dire straits, Honey suggested to the party that they go and try to find Alec to maybe get their side of the story about, why they're wanted for murdering a woman.
What kind of woman? It's a very specific woman that he maybe murdered.
Yes, he married a woman who he says was his wife, but the law, aka Candor, says was not betrothed to him, but betrothed to another.
The scandal.
But upon deciding to do so, our party dropped off Dee Dee's furniture back at her cabin that Christine had reacquired, mounted up, left Balti with the druids to train, and
he's doing his anime protagonist thing where he's training.
Yeah. And decided to head out into the desert. After a few days of journeying, using our new journey rules that are taken from the Lord of the Rings TTRPG, believe it or not, they eventually made it to the petrified forest area near Alec's camp. We're going to be picking up with our party as they begin to venture into that forest. And I'm going to put y'all onto a map.
Marching order already.
A map.
I'm gonna put myself in roll 20.
I
Wait, no, I'm
literally
already
thought I
logged in.
pressed launch game, and I absolutely did not.
The air around you in this area is heavy.
Spooky.
Same.
Not hard to breathe, but it has weight to it.
Okay, so obviously the only solution to this is flaming sphere.
A general gloom surrounds you all. The sun does not shine as brightly in this forest as it does in the rest of the valley. As you discovered last time, the large trees and interesting petrified structures are not in fact trees, but coral that has been petrified and left out of water from long, long ago. As we pick up with the party, you are now inside of this forest proper. A few glowing stones, one decently sized monolith about 15 feet tall, near you.
Monoliths in D&D and Pathfinder are never good things. I'm just going to say that.
I seem to remember at the end of last session 2 ghostly eels.
Yes.
The geels, if you will.
The geel.
I don't think I will, no.
Floats them and... yeah.
No.
Flats them and jets.
Did you
Careful.
say floats them?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Don't
I did.
invoke
That's-
copyrighted...
That's why I
character.
stepped
Oh.
away from it.
Flotsam
so
and jetsam is not copyrightable. Those are things. Those are words that mean things.
Yes, but
No.
referring to eels with those names, I worry, like there will be a mysterious phone call suddenly on all of our phones with just 0 as the number or something with circles.
Ew! It's just Mickey Mouse on the other line threatening us.
Whose tabletop rolls? Do I own that?
I do now.
you could for $1 million.
So true.
Or
I
500
think
Lorcana
Luckily, they're
cards.
not electric eels.
Don't.
They just buy us with Lorcana cards.
I would not sell my channel for TCG cards.
Then you're a fool.
Maybe a Black Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
We are not
Can't
worth
even
a Black
use
Lotus.
it. Yeah, because it's worthless. You can't even use it in play.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh, fuck Disney.
But yes.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Did
I say
that?
Yeah. So we got some things to shoot at, right? Are we rolling initiative or
Well, I'm going to let you all look around for a bit first because I want everyone to make
Fair
me a
enough.
perception check to start with, just to see if you
Okay.
notice it.
Ooh. I'll take a 27. That's a
Honey
18 on the
notices.
die phase.
Thorgar notices.
Which
Roll
is
20, change the symbols. Oh God.
Oh, I never got rid of clumsy. There we go.
Mm.
Christine does not notice.
Oh no. That's scary because that's a natural 16.
Dewdrop does
Stop
notice.
us now.
You know how
Nothing
high
can stop us now.
So, everyone but Christine will be able to act in the surprise round.
surprise round.
I thought
Yes.
Pathfinder didn't have surprise rounds.
Oh, those are
What the
actually
heck?
rather
What
large
is that?
eels.
Check it out. Check out the eels.
I don't wanna.
Does it have a nose ring?
Oh, they're just ghost eels.
Ghostly nose ring?
Alright, and I'm going to roll initiative.
Do
They're
fish
going to
have
be-
noses? Do eels
They
have
do.
noses? Eels aren't fish. Are they?
Nothing
Huh,
can stop
weird.
us now.
I made a
Can't
mistake.
stop me. Also, Will,
Yeah.
because I can never remember how to do this, could you make salt small sized?
Sure, if you want me to. There you go.
I think he just looks cuter that way.
That's fair.
So true, buddy.
Alright, I just
Oh,
need
yeah.
Honey and Lorgar's initiative, please. We have Dewdrop with a 28, Christine with a 22, the first Spectre Eel with a 26, and the other with a 19.
Oof, shit.
Oofa, doofa, do.
Honey Madeline getting a 16, and Lorgar getting a 34. Starting things off, Lorgar, you notice these spectral eels coming out from the coral.
Do they look hostile?
They definitely look like they want to chomp on some living things.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Well, goodness gracious, that is concerning. And I know I made jokes about this earlier, but yeah, flaming sphere.
Keep in mind, they are in the air right now.
Ow.
They're not in the ground.
Oh, that's a fair point. Then retcon power.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend an action to pump out my range with reach spell,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do an electric arc.
You can get both of them with your reach spell. And I'll have them make reflex saves.
Let's test them.
Success.
saves.
Success.
Oof.
All
So
right,
two
they got pretty
successes.
good reflex, everyone. So maybe
And-
not do those things.
Not all of your damage goes through.
Oh, they got some resistance. So normally they would have only been taking half to begin with. So how much of the half even goes through?
They took 1 damage.
All right,
Oh.
so they maybe got resistance 5 to electric. Oh, they're eels. Oh, of course they got electric resistance. I, as a player, understand that and find that somewhat amusing. Lorgar just goes, "What the?" And that's the end of my turn because I used reach spell to use an action.
Dewdrop,
Oh.
there's ghosts.
First things first, inspire courage by saying, "What kind of tomfoolery is this?"
Ain't no
Even
case.
even if ghosts were real, which they're not, eels wouldn't have. They wouldn't be ghosts. That's stupid.
All right,
And
as the druid, I feel like I should question that, but also I don't want to.
I am going to cast. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong thing. I'm just gonna shoot him. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna shoot him.
As I will be.
I've still got some oil left on those arrows.
As I'll get to say many times in this campaign, fire at will.
And I do have that ghosty oil on it still. I
Yep.
still have a few shots left.
A 24 is a hit. 25 with Bard Song. And that will be a whopping 8 piercing damage. Because of the Ghost Touch oil, it will get through. Which one are you doing that to? Red or blue?
Let's go with red.
Alright.
Player 1 or player 2?
8 damage. As the arrow
And then I shoot the other one.
As the arrow gets stuck into the ghost, you can actually see these ghosts have like a little bit of like physical form to them somehow. It's very strange. A 19 will miss, however. Your second one goes wide.
Why would that be strange? They're not actually ghosts. They're just pretending.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This one's going to go, and it's going to fly. Oh, it can get to salt. Perfect.
Oh
What?
god.
Why would it do that? It's such a small.
That's just
Plus,
rude.
also, you did say they were looking to chow down on some living things. Salt certainly does not qualify.
Yes, but salt is small, so I'll get to use the thing on them if they go after salt.
Oh. Place your bets, everyone. Is it a cone or is it going to devour salt?
There's a 31 hit salt.
Almost certainly.
31
That's
almost
me.
certainly crits salt.
Yes, that. Well, good job, Will. You instant killed my pet
That is
permanently.
32. That is 32 piercing damage on salt.
Yeah, he
Oh
has
wow, pissed.
he has man
God.
at maximum like 16 health.
Why would you do that?
They have
17
one more
health.
action, so they are going to.
Well, it was nice
grab
having a pet for a
on
while.
To now the grab onto salt.
You mean the pile of bones
Yep,
and rags
they're
that
grabbing
was
onto
salt?
the pile of bones, formerly known as salt.
Well, wait, you said he had 17 max hit points?
Yes.
Not... Then he's not insta-killed.
Well, no,
Yeah.
like he can't be like healed and repaired and stuff. It's just an undead thing. He's
Oh.
Yeah,
probably
it's just like a monster.
Oh.
Aw,
Christine.
feels bad.
I'm upset. I'm upset.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, my character window's in the way. Is that...
Oh, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna look at the create undead spell.
How far up in the air is it, if it's still up
It
in
is
the
now
air?
back. This red is now on ground level with y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna get over here to flat-foot it
Okay.
and hit him with... Oh,
A 13 will miss, I'm afraid.
wow. Okay. That's
as
my
you,
turn.
As you go to punch it, your hand kind of gets caught in the ectoplasm. It kind of just like it bounces back at you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Honey,
Yeah.
this is going to fly over to you
Yeah.
and natural 20 you for 30 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad it's that kind of night. Off we go.
And then it's going to try to grab you with its last action. Does a 28 beat your reflex DC? Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that's an attack. So it's technically a 23. 10 plus your reflex.
Yeah. It does it by 1, but yes.
Alright, you're grabbed by this thing.
Yeah.
Miss Honey Madeline.
Oh, why did Roll20 choose right now to reload? Why would it do that? Okay, well, hold on. It just did it again. What the Sorry. I don't know what Roll20's damage is, but it's...
What's your damage, Heather?
So, just so you know what's going on my end, anytime I try to type into the little bubble, it keeps dropping down my URL instead. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. So I am grabbed. I am immediately dropped to 10 hit points. And I guess I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of this thing that's grabbing me. I think I still have 2 of the ghost
Yep.
bullets left. I also have the ghost touch rune. Also, Will.
Yes, I fixed your
did
weapons.
you? Okay,
He
good,
did.
thank you.
Yeah.
I did. I
he
went
fixed all of
through and
ours.
fixed everyone's weapons.
I forgot to remind you, so that's why I was.
You're
whining.
good. I did it. I did it before. I did
you.
it before I did anything else. Actually, for this show, so we're good.
I'm gonna try to faint.
Now that is a
How's a 20?
success, not a critical success, but a success.
I'll take a success because now he's flat-footed to both of these. 1 and 2.
A crit.
And 2. Oof. What happened there?
Crit and miss.
Yeah.
You rolled a 4.
Well, that first one deals 60 damage.
It does
61,
what?
61 damage because of Bard Song.
It deals
Ah.
how many?
It's still up.
What?
Wouldn't it be 62?
Oh yeah, we'll get doubled. It's still up.
Yeah. Yay.
The one that I'm assuming you shot the one that's grabbing you, right?
Yes, very
The
How
blue
does
one?
it
yes.
look?
Yeah.
As it like grabs onto you with your mouth, and with its mouth, you just fire a shot through it. The bullet just bounces on the inside of it, and then just comes out the other end. Like some
Oh
sort
god
of
damn!
pitching
Does
hole.
it look bloody at least?
Oh yeah, it's really close to death. But
Okay, I was.
Do I get anything for it being with the oily bullets?
No, the
I
oily
had two of
bullets
those
just
left.
let you deal your full damage to it.
Yeah, just
Burl.
bypasses.
Well, then what
any
is the
resistance.
ghost rune for?
The
Permanent.
dealing the full damage. Oh, the oily bullets change your
Oh.
thing to positive. These ones don't have a weakness to positive though. So you're fine.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. It was
Well,
to
that's
deal
my
with
turn.
those bullets were to deal with the special ghosts that were during the ritual. Lorgar.
Still debating what I want to do here. Hmm. I'm gonna. The blue one does look pretty hurt.
The blue one looks real. It's on the brink of death.
All right, I'm gonna try another electric arc.
All right. I will
Oh.
do blues first.
2 1s. Oh,
Success. Success. Blue will take 3 damage, and it will dissolve into paste.
Kill.
why does
stealer.
it? Why does it take 3 damage?
Oh, it didn't take. It has the resistance. You're right. Thank you,
Yeah,
Lorgar.
I realized that I forgot about the resistance.
I have to
With my-
re-roll their initiative. 1 second.
My
I'm just
remaining
gonna quickly
action.
Scroll up. I forgot about their I forgot about their resistance too, Lorgar. So. you know,
I'm
I get it.
I'm gonna try and poke them with my ghost rune spear.
Go for it.
Nope,
What'd you get?
I got a 9, which doesn't seem possible. Well, I
You
do have
are
only 1
trained.
strength. Yeah,
You rolled a 2 and you got the
Yeah.
+7.
yeah, I just rolled really low.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and McKenna, you were right. I don't. There isn't actually any special rules about minions like dying instantly. So if we can find a way to heal Salt,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah,
requires like
well-
negative energy.
Dewdrop, you're up.
I'm going to Bard song again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna skip the clicking it because everything is being really laggy right now. And
Death saving for Salt.
shoot,
It lands in red.
that's some lame damage.
I mean, it's enough to take him out.
Hey,
Red, the eel formerly known as Blue.
Yeah. That left eel.
Mhm.
It's enough to take him out. So, it does the job.
nice.
Alrighty then. Moving right along. You still have 1 more action if you'd like to use it.
That's all the enemies, correct?
There's 1 directly to your north, Dee.
Oh, I thought there were only 2 eels.
Yeah, you killed 1 of them. There's still 1 left.
Oh, that's right. We retconned the death of the other one. Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I messed up.
Forgot about that. Brain did not register that. I shoot again
Fire at will.
once it loads. Come on. There we go.
So that will be 18 damage. And these are still, and you still have you still have arrows that have the oil on them.
That, I believe, was my last one.
Perfect. Then all the damage will go through as you take a good chunk out of this eel.
What do you mean a chunk?
Yeah, it's like it plops onto the ground and it just turns into goo, but it's there. This one's going to stride to get up to you, Dee Dee.
No.
It's going to take a bite out of you. with a 26.
Nah.
The 26 misses?
Thought it did. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no.
my HP's or my AC's 30, right? No,
It's
that's probably wrong. What the fuck? It's 20.
At
How
level
the
4?
fuck did I write down 30?
me.
Where does 30 come from? All right. Then yeah, it does.
All right, that'll be 14 damage to you. And then it's going to try to
Okay.
grab you. And it will do so. You are grabbed in this ghost eel's jaws. Christine.
See, if you were a real ghost, you couldn't grab.
Christine will just kind of shake her head at Dewdrop, and she will, I won't be able to flat-foot it, will I?
Go right there.
Right here? That'll flat-foot it?
Yeah, because Dewdrop's here.
Oh, I was not sure if she was gonna count, because she's in its jaws.
Yeah, she counts.
Kind of love that, okay.
I always
Perfect.
count.
God, I wish I could count.
1,
You
2.
know that I
3.
am called the Count, because I really like to count.
23 to hit?
23 to hit will hit.
Oh, thank God, okay.
Only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
Do you have any ghost touch on that weapon, or is it just...
I believe the ghost touch was put onto my shield spikes.
Okay, then in that
I
case, the damage, not all of it goes through, but a little bit does.
Yeah.
Alright. You still have one action.
And I sure do.
A whopping 9 bludgeoning gets reduced to 5.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
10 with
Okay.
Bard Song, and then minus 5.
It's a ghost, so I don't know if I can really, like, wrestle it, even with Titan Wrestler.
I mean, it's a ghost. You can certainly try.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try to save duty.
Alright, make me an
Wait, no.
athletics check.
This is with minus 5. This is with minus 5.
22?
Oh wait,
Uh,
no, minus 4?
Minus 5.
Minus 4. Because of Bard Song?
Bard
No.
Song's not for
No.
attack. Bard Song's
Right.
not for... This isn't an attack, it's a skill
Not
check.
for skills. So
Yeah.
true. So
but
22.
Unfortunately, a 22 is just under what you need to succeed.
Oh hell. Okay.
You know
That's fine.
what? It's kind of bullshit that grapple checks do count as attack for map, but don't count as an attack for Bard Song.
I think that Bard Songs is specifically for... Actually, put it in chat, Dee Dee. Let's see if this works. Put it in chat. I'll actually read the dang thing. I've yet to play
Yeah, 'cause
Bard in
I'm-
BF2, so...
I'm not sure either.
+1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Damn.
Yeah, F it.
I guess
You know
is a
what?
grapple considered an attack though?
It has the... They technically have the attack tag for the purposes of map. So you
Then
know
is
what?
it
F
not
it.
an
It can
attack?
apply Bar Song. That's fine.
Yay!
Yeah.
I
Does
can
it
be
matter?
useful.
Precedent set.
Yeah. The 23 then, after the downgrade, will succeed, and you'll be able to basically pull the thing off of Dee Dee.
Love that. Okay.
Let's go to
I
Honey.
lie.
After my pro bono work as a rules lawyer, what do I want to do? I am going to reload and shoot it. That's what I'm going to do.
We love reload and shoot it.
1, 2. Good lord, how's a 23 to hit? Because I know the 18 will not.
23 will hit. And do you still have oil?
No, but I have the ghost runes
Ah.
on my weapons.
Then
so-
you're set. Then that'll deal 6 damage.
Yeah.
7 damage because of Bard Song.
Yeah.
Lorgar, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm not doing the lightning damage no more because they are resistant to that.
As this eel is like fighting against Christine in like her grasp, and it's just trying to wriggle its way out.
You can tell that Christine looks kind of pissed about this. Like, it's just kind of gross.
Yeah.
You know what?
Ghost guts.
I know when I am not the most effective thing, so I'm going to switch roles. I'm going to take the long way around to avoid AO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the sheriff, and I'm going to try a little battle medicine check.
All right, now will Nat 1 another check on Cooper for battle medicine?
Let's
find out.
Please, no. No, but I didn't succeed either.
No.
Not a
That
nat
was just a
one.
regular fail, though, so you're fine.
Yeah.
You've one action.
What
You're
if,
just moving around too much.
What if you battle medicine salt?
I'm not
No.
sure that would work.
Yeah,
But
he would have to do it with like necrotic or negative damage, I think. And by the way,
But why?
you, Honey Madeline, would
Undead.
know that Christine has a way to do that.
I would just like to preface this with, you can battle medicine salt.
Yeah, because it's not
Because-
positive.
Yeah, and also,
Oh.
if you couldn't battle medicine a thing with negative healing, Damphirs would be a terrible, terrible, terrible ancestry to play.
Yeah. That'd be rough.
Yeah. You got one
Oh.
action left, Lorgar.
Alchemical items can heal undead.
Oh, cool.
So I can just pour a healing potion over top of the undead cat. Also, I should actually do another check for...
Well, yeah, he went down to a crit, so he was at dying 2. So he's at dying 1, the DC's 11.
Oh, well, he passed the first check.
Yeah, so he's at dying 1 now, the DC is 11. Because he went down to a crit, he went down
Oh.
to dying 2. Alright, back to dying 2.
Okay.
In the arms of the angel.
Hold on, I have an action left.
Yep, what would you like to do with that?
Spear doesn't have reach, right?
No.
I'm just going to give the sheriff guidance.
Alright.
Okay.
Dewdrop, what will you do?
Spark
Or a
courage.
dewdrop bar.
And then shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, shoot.
Fire at will. 26, it lands. You're out of oil, or do you still have oil?
Yeah, I'm out of oil, but I guess I have the rune too.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Because I gave all your weapons Ghost Touch for the ritual, so that'll be 8 damage to it as an arrow finds purchase. Alright, you have one action left, and that will go wide.
Oof.
Alright,
Real
Eagle's
wide.
going to go. It's going to break out of Christine's grapple. Does a 26 beat your athletics DC?
Is it 10 plus my athletics?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, it does.
Modifier, yeah.
Okay, it will break out with its first action. Then it will take a bite out of the sheriff. A 26 to hit you, Christine,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'll hit.
for 19 piercing damage. And then it's going to try to grab onto you. This will be at -10. So it'll be a 10 that will miss, so it will not. That will fail, so it will not be able to grapple you. Christine, it is your turn.
I would like to invoke. Oh, that's right. Wait, that's right. Oh no! My Iron Command. I knew there was something I was forgetting about this character. Ah!
You just need a
Oh,
sticky
no.
note above your computer that says, "Don't forget Iron Command."
Well, at this point, yeah. I'm
Oh, I
so
should
sorry.
send you a picture of that shirt that I found today, Cooper. I'll send it to you after stream. I think you'll love it.
Eyes emoji. Please hold while I look up Iron Command. I'm so sorry.
You Gucci gang.
You're good, Cooper. Don't you worry about a thing.
I'm just upset because like I don't know where it went on my character sheet.
Is it not under feats?
That's where I thought it
I'm just
was.
going to go to character and go to your actions tab and hit it for you, Cooper. It's on your first page.
There we go.
There's Iron
That
Command.
bothers me because I knew it was still on my page. Ugh. Thanks, Will. Thank you.
No worries.
Um,
I'm here to help you, Coop.
appreciate you.
That's good.
Well, it can either kneel or take the 2 mental damage.
It will take the 2 mental damage.
It sure will, and
'cause-
that's fine with me.
I can't wait for something to take the 2 mental damage and die. That That's what I'm looking
It's
for.
gonna happen eventually, statistically speaking.
All
Nor
right, you
it's
still have
true.
your turn though, Christine. So
Yes.
go ahead.
Oh. Wait, I'm so sorry. 40, 45, 1. There we go. Okay, thank you. I'll give him one of these.
Nice.
That'll hit with a 28.
Love that. And from there, I will raise my shield as
Okay.
the second action, and we'll try a shield spike and not get a
You
shield
will
spike.
dodge out of the way, Miss
Yeah.
Honey Madeline.
All right, reload and shoot. 1 and 2. Good lord. Well,
The
29.
second one hits, and as your bullet finds purchase, this ghost explodes into ectoplasm.
Huzzah!
My shield just
Okay.
covered with it.
Actually, I'm going to leave you on the map, covering Dee Dee and Christine in Slimer-esque slime.
Ew.
Christine slow blinks and just looks over to Honey and gives you a thumbs up.
It's hydrating.
Honey looks at you with like unfettered disgust.
Also, Matt, to answer your
Yep.
question,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't look so pleased with yourself, Will. Quick question for anyone. Does anyone have any actual healing potions of any kind that I will trade for these 1d8 healing grapes?
No healing
don't
potions.
think
I've got
so.
soothe.
Soothe, I don't think will work. Oh, that's another failure.
I too only have a grape, and even then, I think I
the
actually
grapes are
ate that.
technically alchemical items by, like,
Are they?
Pathfinder
Oh.
standard, yeah.
Honey, you would
Okay,
know.
well, I will expend one grape then to heal Salt.
Oh, okay.
All
Never
right.
mind then.
Make one counter, Matt.
Yep.
Make a counter on Salt's sheet. Put the number 1 somewhere on Salt's sheet to keep track of.
I will put mysterious counter 1.
Not mysterious counter.
Now here's an important also question, Will.
Mhm.
Does Salt heal a long rest?
He'll heal back to full.
Okay.
Good for him. Wish that were me. I would never heal to full after resting.
Slay.
Life just sucks and is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Maybe
did
like
we
that
establish
sometimes.
that I could hang the armor rune around Salt's
Yes.
neck? Okay,
Like
wouldn't have made a
collar.
difference for the crit, but still. Slightly better AC.
Yes, as the forest around you begins to settle, silence overtakes the party. There's a
Anyone-
quiet here that, though it is natural, is unsettling.
I don't like this place.
There is the obelisk with its 2 lights on either side of it. The obelisk is also producing like a faint glow to it. And there does appear to be something carved into it.
I'll waddle over and read it.
It's less of a writing and more of a depiction, Evie.
Ooh.
You see what appears to be this forest. About halfway up the obelisk is a carving of this forest, where you are right now. But then going below that, you see a very intricate carving of some sort of bug-looking creature that appears to just be nesting inside the earth.
Hmm.
Huh. Well, I don't like that. Hey, Lorgar, you know anything about a bug?
I
This
will
would be a religion check.
Oh, really? Religion.
Yes.
Oddly enough, Lorgar actually has decent ranks in religion.
Well, as the person who has
21.
the name Lore in your name, you think you would understand knowledge checks.
That is actually even funnier for reasons, Will, that you have no possible way. And actually, no one here has any reason to know this. It's silly and joke to me for the name I chose, but it's even funnier.
Lorgar, you can recognize the depiction on the pillar as a depiction of Rovagug.
Ah, yes, the all-devouring.
Yes.
Rova bug?
I mean, that works
I
too.
love that.
Essentially, it all essentially works too. Um, here's a dumb idea. Do you
I
think
love
it?
those.
Well, I'm glad you do because you might be the one who has to help me enact this. Um, should we try and push the pillar over? We've already seen Rovagug's work at the old homestead, and we didn't like that there. So I don't know. I'm feeling after that thing put the pain to poor salt. I'm feeling a tad petty and vengeful.
Salty?
Like
That was-
petty and vengeful. But
I could be petty and vengeful.
I ain't pushing over no obelisk anytime soon. It ain't in my wheelhouse.
Want to give it a shot there, Sheriff? I can give you a little assistance.
I was gonna say, Christine just kind of looks at Honey and goes. She'll walk over to the obelisk and
Guidance. I'm sure the guidance will be a lot more useful than me trying to help push.
is it just athletics?
Yep. If you want to
Okay.
walk over the obelisk, Christine, it's right over there.
I will walk
Old bard
close.
song, yeah.
I'm gonna stand way back here.
Christine, as you
25 with
put-
guidance.
Christine, as you put your hands on the obelisk, I need you and Honey to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh.
I'm 55 feet away.
I need
Sibling
you
connection, go.
and Honey to make me a fortitude
Oh.
saving throw.
For
Success.
24.
16 is a failure, Christine. You will become sickened 1 as you touch this obelisk.
Vomits immediately.
But you're able to push it over with the 23.
23.
Because -1 from second.
Athletics.
Technically, it would still be a 24 because I gave him guidance.
Oh, then 24 is still enough to push it down.
Also, I
Obelisk.
I pat the sheriff's back. You can
Oh,
remove
great.
the sick. You can remove the sickened condition by inducing.
She's already a step ahead of you, yeah. She'll keel over and just. Christine on all fours, letting it loose, and immediately standing back up, wiping her face, and going, "What next?"
Christine! What did that thing do to you?
I don't know, but I didn't like it.
I should say so, I suppose.
Do you. Honey, do you have any water?
I'm assuming I have some sort of canteen out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
She'll take a small swig so that Honey still has water, and she'll waterfall it so there's no residue of vomit on her canteen. And she'll just spend a little time fully, like, turned away from the group. Just.
I mean, if you need it, I can still cast a restoration today. I haven't used any of my second level spell slots.
I can
thought
try
that was only on-
prestidigitating the inside of your mouth.
Oh dear.
That sounds so invasive.
I
kinda does.
personally think you should both be prestidigitating all of that. And she just gestures to the both of you, still covered in ghost slime.
Oh, I learned a trick for this sort of thing living out in the desert, and Lorgar just falls to the ground and does like a chinchilla dust bath.
Oh wait, I kind of love that.
That's a sight.
Now, Lorgar, what do you think rolling around in the dirt is gonna do to get you clean?
I mean, it sticks to any actual wet dirt, and then the wet dirt will just fall off.
Yeah, but then he got dry dirt all over you instead.
Yeah, but that's easy to
Jesus.
get off.
She has a point. Covered in dirt now.
Spoken
mean-
like somebody who doesn't have any hair, Lorgar.
This is true. I do not possess any of the evolutionary misstep that is hair. As much as I like to believe
I'm
nature
pressing
has
you
a
to take
plan,
myself.
Christina's still swishing away in her mouth.
Mhm.
roll to swish.
Spit that out.
Roll to swish.
Accidentally
right, well,
swallows.
Did
This is
pushing
what
that
peak
thing
role-playing performance looks like.
accomplish?
Abby, absolutely not. You take it back right now.
No!
Did anyone else hear her? How could you say
I did
that
not.
to me? She said accidentally swallows.
Oh, when Cooper swallows, it's never an accident.
Oh!
As
Oh,
Ken
boy.
was playing with that particular slime.
I
This is
love
pink.
fearing
I hope
Christ.
it's not pink.
No,
It shows up as white on the Zoom.
you
This
are.
is pink.
It really doesn't.
It does.
Looks like
It
you
shows up as
manhandle-
like pure white.
You are manhandling a cloud.
Yeah.
Scented rosewater meringue.
You have murdered
Yum,
the,
yum, yum,
the
yum.
Stay Puft pastry boy.
I love mulch.
I love mulch. My love
boy.
Otomi has been a success.
Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
Um,
I
what
did
were we
this.
doing in this creepy forest again?
We
Looking for
were
someone?
pushing over these obelisks, and I don't think it accomplished anything, but
The
I
obelisk
appreciate
did
y'all for
break.
trying.
Oh, is there anything inside the obelisk?
There is nothing inside the obelisk. It's
Also,
just rocks.
I'm almost
Uh.
90. I'm 90% sure I know the answer to this. But when the ghostly eels double expired, did they leave behind like ghost powder or sparkles
There is
or
some
something?
there is some
some
ectoplasm on the ground. If you want to
Alright.
root through it, you can make me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I-
get your goo, Lowergar.
I mean, you never know. Ectoplasm is a pretty rare resource. Sorry, you say
You are.
perception check?
Yep.
18.
As you're rooting through the goo, you
With a
get
stick.
pretty gooey.
I'm using a stick.
And eventually you do hit something that has a little bit of a metallic twang to it.
Wang.
And as you like kind of hit it, it goes out. There's like a small ball bearing.
Just a ball bearing? Like
yeah, just like
silver,
a ball bearing.
copper, bronze?
It's a platinum ball bearing.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Oh, to clarify,
Damn.
is that like color-wise or just actual platinum?
Platinum.
Jesus.
Oh.
In total,
Part of
that
that
platinum ball bearing is worth 100 gold pieces.
By the Earth Mother.
Damn.
Goodness
Wow.
gracious.
That's pretty nice.
Well, if we need a nice night at a nice inn, I got us covered, I guess.
I guess so.
Safely store that. See there, Salt? Pats him very gently. It was worth it.
Oh.
Poor thing.
How is Salt looking?
Salt is on 2 hit
Emotionally?
points. Salt doesn't really have emotions except the desire to kill.
Me.
Well,
Oh.
has that desire to kill been directed at anyone else that it should not
Well,
be directed at?
I mean, the eels
Salt looks
kill me.
fine.
Salt
Okay.
is Salt
looks
is
great.
patient.
Salt looks perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
All right. Are we gonna keep going? Keep looking for Alec.
I guess.
Christine finally spits out the water she's been swishing around.
And also for the
The second it
record,
hits the ground just absorbs it.
Ew.
just for the record, seeing as the DM is apparently out for blood tonight, Salt is now going to climb inside my robes.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
little baby Salt.
I'm just picturing incredibly tiny round salt.
Oh,
No, the actual like mineral, like baby salt. Is that what's baby salt?
baby Salt,
Salt,
do,
do, do, do.
baby Salt. Do,
One brain cell.
So we're moving. We're
Mhm.
finding Alec.
Y'all moving along?
Yes.
Oh, we're moving.
Eventually, you can continue to make your way through the forest. You have a general idea as to where Alec's camp was. They did say they were camped in some ruins. And yeah, eventually, you all make your way to another spot. After about another half an hour of travel, pretty deep into this area, you make your way over here. I'm going to put you all on a map. In front of you, built into like the side of the canyon, is a massive temple. Its walls go all the way up until they eventually just mold into the canyon itself. And at its base, it goes decently wide, but you can tell that it's definitely been some time since this place has seen maintenance. Like, parts of like the wall have chipped off and fallen down. The stone stairs that make the entry point into it still work fully, thankfully. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to put y'all into the middle of the map, just so you can decide where you want to go.
Just a perception check to see if any of those doors look sketchy, skeevy, trappy.
Yeah, both of them are just like open doors. It's a very Grecian temple.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm gonna walk my little self over here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you. Can I see through these doors?
You're at the base of the stairs. If you want to see into the temple, you'd have to crawl up to the top.
Oh, okay.
Each of these
I'll
stairs
peek
basically
up to the
raises
top.
up like 5 feet. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20. It's
Oh,
like
getting a
20
workout
Oh,
today.
jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crawl. But yeah, honey, as you make your way to the top, you can see what appears to be a decently large antechamber. There's some smoke coming out from the building upon closer inspection. Lordar, from your vantage point, you can see Alex sitting outside of a tent that they've set up in the ruins. They appear to be making some coffee over the pot, with the portrait that sat in their shop across from him.
I'm gonna like crab walk over to Honey and just whisper what I see in her ear.
Right, did we have any sort of approach going to it, or did we just want to
Flaming sphere?
jump in and say hello?
Oh,
Flaming sphere?
different kind.
You mean?
We might just
Alec
wanna
has always
talk
been
to-
perfectly polite and nice to all of us.
Sorry, I honestly
Yeah,
forgot
but
what
he
we were
also
doing
might
here.
have killed his wife. So
Should we discuss the portrait that's sitting up there? Like, do you think
It is
they've
that
been
same
having a
portrait.
conversation?
The absolutely gorgeous women in like a beautiful gown, just very properly poised.
He's
It
not
doesn't-
talking to it or anything, is he?
He hasn't
No,
put
he's
a
just
dress
making
on it
coffee
or
right
anything.
Oh, God.
Does the portrait have its own mug?
No.
Okay.
all right, you know what? I'm just gonna
Dee Dee starts
pop in and
scooting
say
in.
hi.
As
Say
Dee Dee starts
hi.
scooting in, and you kind of like
Hit the
look over,
tripwire.
Alec just kind of turns to you all with his dark hair and just, "Oh, you all made it here quite quickly. Please come, have a seat around the fire. It must be dreadfully gloomy out there."
Oh, why thank you.
It's certainly a challenging place to vacation.
Yes, but these ruins are quite the archaeological find. And they like kind of like point around, and you see that this room that you're in is just covered in wall-to-wall carvings on the walls.
Ooh wee, that's fancy.
Yes.
Ooh, we.
So a little hobby of mine to study these places, I suppose.
Was
What
that something
exactly is
you're?
I will let Cooper go first.
Okay. What exactly is it?
Well, it's difficult to tell the whole story, as you know, I'm not a scholar, but... And Alec kind of stands up. And he points to basically the far left wall here, where you see what appears to be a whole bunch of bugs and those like hives sort of just filling up a landscape.
Bugs.
Appears as though at some point this place was very much different. Many areas where, as you can see here, covered with these, I would assume, hive-looking structures. However, it then points to another one, where you see the hive structures being overtaken with water. Something caused this region to become flooded, drowning them all. Little did we know, you could point to the ground that you see a number of like bugs basically burrowed into the ground, safe underground. They remained there, and then he points to the final one, where you see five like you would assume pillars of light.
Okay.
5 pillars of light coming up from the sea after the flooding. I believe it has something to do, and he points to the outcropping down here, where you can see are 4 statues, each of them different. This first set of 2 statues, though, the knight-looking figure and the almost rogue-looking figure, I guess would be the best way of putting it, are sat in front of a large stone, like, wall carving of what appears to be some sort of frog.
Frog.
Moving over to this one, if people go and look here, there is 2 more humanoid statues that are in front of something that looks like maybe a rhino. And lastly, throughout this area, you can see like along like the edges of the entryways, there appear to be like feather and bird iconography.
Okay.
But yeah.
Funny is only half listening with polite interest because none of this is what we came here for.
So
Yeah.
that is what I've discovered in this room so far. This appeared to be some sort of temple, I would guess. Or hazard to guess, at least. I've not delved too deep into it, only checking out a few rooms. There's a mysterious veil of darkness. He points
Christine
over towards that
looks
room.
down at Honey, as I think she has also realized he's not really like listening or noticing us past his explanation.
Yeah.
And she'll just
it's-
kind of like gesture to her, interrupt him.
And of course, lastly, there is the huge amount of archaeological resources. There's
You
a
know,
whole
Alec,
library.
You didn't seem surprised to see us at all. We thought we were gonna come in here and have it be a surprise, but
You sent a
seem to-
sending asking me where I was.
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot about that in character.
McKenna
and out of
forgot
character.
something?
I sure shit did. Life's been crazy, y'all. I don't have any energy for remembering
Y'all.
things.
Wild.
I understand,
Um,
but like, for Cooper's pride, this is the first time that I've remembered something that McKenna hasn't in one of these campaigns.
Bless
Reset
your
the
heart.
clock?
Well, bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart. I am gonna retcon that because for Honey it would have been like less than a day, and for me it's
Mhm.
been like some of the busiest, shittiest weeks ever. Oh, I need to find a different segue away from this fucking archaeology conversation.
And yes, there's a whole library. There appears to be another sort of entombment room with depictions of some of the
you know, I
creatures
never knew
saw
you were
here.
so interested in all this stuff. Who
Yeah.
got you into it?
Alec, did you kill your wife?
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm
there's
getting
just-
into it.
You
You
just
just
get colder in
he
here?
like looks over at you. No, I did
Christine stifles a laugh.
Now
That's
the
all I
deck
needed to
has-
hear. You
out
said
of
it
the
didn't do
bag.
it.
Yeah, he sure did say that. I mean, lie to me, first of all.
not. He's not lying.
Oh, Alec, well, I don't know what you did do, but you got yourself in a whole heap and helping of trouble. You've got a whole bounty hunter waiting for you back at town.
Yes, that's why I left town. I heard Candor was coming, so I absconded for a time. He'll give up
Well-
after a little bit.
Quick question for the DM.
Yes.
Oh, no,
If I turn around right now, will I have discovered that Candor was following us this whole entire time?
Not the pause! Not the pause!
Would have had to have been following us from before the swamp, but
I mean, that's
Oh.
conceivable.
also
Thank
hello,
you for
Ray.
the raid, Enchanting Sorcery.
Hi, Red.
You've joined
I'm
us
doing
just
a
as our party has caught up with a friend who was
Question mark.
who is currently under suspicion of murdering their wife.
But he says he
Not
didn't
to
do
bring
it, so
the
he didn't
mood
do
down or anything.
Yeah.
You know, Alec, he's got oh god, the whatchamacallit, the zone of truth, I think is what it's called. If you were to just go back, theoretically,
he would need to take me in for that to become anything more than a hearsay, unfortunately, and
I suppose you have no plans of going.
I do not wish to return to the city. It would surely mean my death.
So if you didn't kill your wife, but you don't want to comply, what's going on?
You see Alex sort of panicking a bit. You can see him physically sort of like trying to think of the words to say.
I don't think it's worth your time to really filter yourself around me, sir.
And then you all
This
hear
is
the
a no
painting speak.
judgment zone.
ah,
Is that a new spell? No judgment zone.
I love that spell. I always feel like shit afterward.
It's like introducing something new, only to then realize, by contrast, the usual state of affairs is actually worse.
so this is a real funny joke, but the painting says what?
Yes, you then hear the painting speak. Alec,
We've been
it's-
trying to reach you about your limited warranty.
Cards are such a word.
Alec,
Sorry.
it's time we tell some people. They have at least proven to be trusted allies. And Alec just kind of looks back. I did not kill my wife.
Trapper in that painting?
Well, you must understand. We
lost
weren't-
Coop.
We
No,
weren't sure that we
Cooper's back.
did not know that I would become trapped in it. We simply tried, albeit a little bit risky, some magic to allow me to get out of the betrothment that was keeping me from the one I loved. And she looks over to Alec. And now you're seeing, like, as the painting, like, you can see the painting moving. Like, the paint shifts. It's like a live painting.
Besties,
Live
Christine,
2D?
Christine has been T-posing this whole time. I fully disconnected after Judgment Free Zone. What has occurred?
Oh, the painting started talking.
Oh, we love that. Okay.
7 days.
7 days.
So let me get this straight. Instead of breaking up with your partner at the time, you decided to be a painting instead
couldn't-
and get your partner framed for
I
murder?
couldn't break up with them. They had gained significant power that would have put people I cared about in danger had I ended that relationship.
Oh, Lord.
Ah, toxic arrangement.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very helpful.
This is
Let me
why
guess. The counselor?
Yes.
Chancellor? Whatever the fuck their name is nowadays.
See, this is why I live alone in the desert.
Okay, Lorgar.
That
Yeah,
being
Lord
said,
Guard, that's the reason.
Alex speaks
It's
up.
one of.
All that being said, that is another reason why I've been coming to these archaeological sites. They have old magic here, and it was something that the two of us found that got her into this painting. I'm hoping that we can find something to get her out, and from what I can tell, it's probably inside of this temple somewhere.
Well, that sounds miserable.
To the painting.
I do have to ask. This, I point at the painting, is a very specific and unusual problem to be faced with. That combined with you knowing where this temple is, like, it seems awfully convenient that for such a strange and unique problem, you happen to know that there was a solution in this place that I'm sure a fraction of the people we've ever met have ever heard of it, or less know that it exists.
Lorgar, this isn't the first one of these I've been in. I've been all of my camping trips. Anytime I've gone away, it's been to one of these locations to look for a spot. I have found clues at other ones that tell of other lost sort of art forms and magics, and this was a temple where they made art. And they made art so realistic it came to life in some cases, from what I could tell from notes.
I mean, I can see the obvious connection there. Just, I do feel, and I can understand why you might be motivated to do so, it feels like you might be reaching a little bit. Creating art that's very realistic is a bit of a leap from being able to unpaintify someone.
Yeah, how did you paintify in the first place?
She'll speak up, and I'll give you
Who
her
stole
name.
your third dimension?
She will also say her name. She will also introduce herself. I do apologize. I know Alex never given out my proper name. It is Valeraine. If you'd like, you can refer to me
Oh,
as such.
that's pretty.
Understood. If you don't mind my asking, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, because I obviously understand the need to have you not be a painting. What's the plan for after that? Because doesn't that put you right back at square one?
It does, but Alec and I are thinking about heading out once I am unpainted. Out past the Burnbrush Plains and into the region that's not yet been explored.
Wow.
One that people do not come back from.
That's mighty brave of you.
Something.
We can probably make a small homestead somewhere and be safe, and this way it, kills a few birds with one stone. We disappear, we get to live our life and be happy, and the counselor does not have any power over us anymore.
Now, ain't that romantic?
So then, what does that mean for Gallline?
Well, I have worked for very long to create a number of established traders who will be happy to trade with Gallline, and Twitty is here to help as well. The shop would become Twitty's, I would assume, or someone else would take it over. I wouldn't be leaving the town in the lurch.
I suppose.
But
Honey does not look convinced that he
you
would not
must
be leaving the town in
understand
the
that
lurch.
if I have to choose between the town and Val, I will choose Val.
Of course.
We understand. Didi's crying. It's also romantic.
Lorgar is noticeably unmoved.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Dee Dee in tears. The rest of the
The
party
rest of us
just.
are like, uh-huh.
Mhm.
Love makes monsters of us all.
Did y'all never consider striking back at this guy in any way, shape, or form? You're just gonna let him lord over what you do
The
forever?
counselor has a almost unnatural presence in Corvangeline. They have many allies, and well, we'll put it this way, the only reason why Val's and mine own families are still alive are because they believe us to be long gone.
Interesting.
Honey, if given a choice between Christine's life and leaving Gallline, what would you pick?
You get that that's not the same. I feel like you're trying to make a comparison between someone who provides Gallline with all of their basic necessities and someone who writes little whatnots in the paper.
I don't think
I would
this
not be
matters
missed in
about
Gallline.
I don't think it matters about the put the town behind it for one moment here, honey. This is purely from a personal view. If someone had so much power in Gallline that they could, on a whim, kill Christine because you had displeased them, unless you left Gallline, would you leave?
Christine's a little bit gagged by all this. Just a little.
I missed the last chunk of what you said, Will.
If someone had so much power that they had the ability to kill Christine freely in Gallline because you had displeased them, but if you left, she could live her life, would you not leave?
I think I'd just go after that person.
I don't think it's just one person, honey. I think it's the establishment, you know?
Ugh, not with the establishment. Christine giggles a little bit at the
Dear heart.
the thought.
I start looking for neat plants growing in between the cobblestones.
Dear heart, you forget Christine is the sheriff of that town. She is the establishment. Anyhow,
No, but
all
who
of
does
these
the sheriff
hypotheticals
answer
are
to?
kind of. It is what it is. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, and we're gonna make do with what we have left over.
Doesn't sound like it's gonna be much.
Well,
If the only way that I would be able to stay in town, that we would be able to stay in town, is if it was assumed beyond a shadow of a doubt that we were dead.
or innocent.
Unfortunately, I don't think, even if she were to return, and Val pipes up, even if I were to return, we would not be seen as innocent. I would be captured and taken to become the Chancellor's prize, and Alec would be executed as a kidnapper. That's how they operate. Anything that gets in the way of the things they want, they make disappear.
Are you? Listen, I'm sure you're great, and I don't mean this as any sort of insult. Are you sure that you're what he still wants? Because he has had a whole thing with Rosindra, and like, there are other people. Also, if he
Really?
had so
Other
much
people?
power to just marry whoever he wanted to against their will, then Rosindra should be in the same position that you were in, and she's not. Something
Alec
here
pipes
not
up.
adding up. I'm sorry.
Alec pipes up. Rosenda very much is in the same situation that we're in. She left. She went to the frontier. You must understand, Gallline is a backwater at best, honey.
Yeah. You tell me that like I don't understand.
The council's power here is minimal. The most they can do is send members of the League out here, and to be honest with you, other than a few select members of that organization, most of them are highly incompetent.
Yeah, you got that right. So then what's the danger?
Kander is one of the few competent members of the League, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but he's also got that whole honor thing going on. Where he's like, oh, I'm all about justice and truth. Like all that nonsense. I'm sure if you told him we are in love
and she was gonna be forced to marry someone she didn't want to marry, and he did it in his little zone of truth, he'd be like, "Oh, my honor decrees that I must let you go," or some shit like that. Have you talked to Candor for more than 5 seconds?
Well, that's assuming he's not lawful good, and he makes sure he needs to go back and follow every letter of the law.
I feel
I mean,
like
he basically told us as much, that if Alec was innocent, he wasn't going to pursue it.
if we help you find the whatever magic you think might be here that might add the third dimension to your love, can we forego the rest of this conversation? I'm sorry, just discussing
I sure hope so.
the politicking and the relationship between city folk. I feel like I am pouring scorpions into my eyes.
There is only one thing that I know that Candor, from my discussions with someone who knows him very closely, holds higher than the law, honey.
Oh boy.
And that is the taste of boot in his mouth.
Oh my.
Oh, you got me there.
So he likes leather?
Wow.
Something
You could
like
say that.
Oh, goodness.
Listen, I don't go saying this often, but sometime, Alec, when you're dealing with people like that, you gotta be the boot. You know what I mean?
You gotta let them eat you?
Or at least wear it.
Oh, yeah, wear that boot.
I'm just saying.
That's fair. Anyway, regardless, if you are all here, I'm more than happy to accept your help if you're willing to offer it.
Play.
I'm sorry, that's such a backwards phrasing. Like we haven't offered to help. He's like, I'm more than willing.
No, it's okay. I'll take your help.
I suppose we came all the way out here.
We sure did.
The ruins are quite fascinating. I won't get into it. But yes, from what I can tell, there is a lot to explore here. If you'd like, we can rest up here. This seems to be a relatively safe area to camp.
Yeah. I could
Safe
use a
adjacent.
rest.
Yeah, let's.
And they kind of point out, and in during the course of this conversation, light has just been fading from the outside, and it's becoming awfully dark out.
We should probably get those doors closed.
Are there actual doors, or are
There's
just
no doors there.
Yeah.
They're just open holes.
We should probably put something over those there doors.
I've been here for a few days. It's very strange. You would think there would be a draft, but and he's just like holding out his hand. There's no like uncomfortable air movement in this room.
Well, let me ask.
Oh, like it's magically protected.
Could we maybe just walk 20 feet down the hall and maybe clear out a room that's not just the first room anyone would walk into? Like, check out over here, maybe?
Which way?
Here, on the right.
Let's put it onto the map so that stream can see.
It seems possibly a little inadvisable just to be sleeping in a big open room in the first room that anyone walking into this place would walk into. At least, put a wall between us and the door.
Yeah, they got all sorts of ghost eels and icky nasty stuff out there.
Obelisks that make you vomit.
We can do that if you'd like. That's fine with me.
I feel like it might be just a smidgen safer. Just a smidgen, though.
Just as a note to stream, I can't move assets on the map. So the camp's going to look like it's in the main room.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
really
just, well,
be like that.
I'm going to be very careful about this, Will. I do want to just peer around the corner and look in this room.
All right, you peer around the corner, and you look into that room.
I'll do a perception check if I need to look for, hidden things. Or something hiding in the corner, like a giant bug, I don't know.
No, I'm just taking note of something quickly.
Nothing that I can roll a perception
Inside
check
of
for?
that room, you can see two statues. A feline-esque statue that appears to be some sort of tiger, as well as another humanoid statue. And on the wall behind it, you can see very elaborately made what appears to be a panther.
Oh.
Neat. Now, I do have the question. Are these like little lights on the
Yeah,
floor?
they're like little lights that appear to just be going. They're like magical lights.
Oh, that might make it difficult to sleep in here.
They're very dim.
Oh, like night lights.
Hey.
Well, I'm going to cautiously step into the room, just like 5 feet.
Okay.
See if, a giant saw blade comes up from the floor or, spikes.
As you step into that room, Lordar, there isn't anything that immediately attacks you.
Well, then, if possible, I would like to very slowly, taking one step at a time, advance towards the statues.
Okay.
And I would like to do, an Arcana check to see if there's anything maybe magical about them.
Sure.
Through with doing Arcana. What?
It's the little things.
22.
There does appear to be some sort of wards on the statue, but they are not faced inward, they are faced outward. It looks like they are part of what is keeping this building preserved.
Oh. Interesting. All right, well, I just go back out to the hallway. Seems clear in here, everyone, if you want a bit more in terms of walls around you while we rest.
I don't mind that. I'm kind of curious to check out some of these other rooms first, though. Can I peek around the corner into this room and see what
Yeah.
I see?
You can see a number of large stones just on the ground. In addition to that, you see what appears to be some sort of buckets in the corner that some of them have stuff sticking out of it.
Anything trap-wise with a 22?
Don't see anything that is an obvious trap with that.
Do I see any traps? You don't see any traps.
There is no war bossing.
Do
So
I smell any traps? I guess I will. I will shoot my gun into the center of the floor.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm diving across the floor.
The bullet bounces off the
Yeah.
center of the floor. Roll me a d8, honey.
And
I
hits.
mean, if it's no, that's not how guns work.
Roll me a d8.
They
honey.
ricochet, yeah.
Yeah, no, but they would ricochet.
You just
that
shot
way.
Brett.
Take your aim. Fire away.
The bullet
Fire
bounces into this back wall here.
It's also
It
probably
doesn't set
very
anything
loud.
off.
No.
All right, I'm gonna step into the room.
What tarnation was that?
Oh,
I
She
think
was
Cr-
doing a
She
very
doesn't
intelligent check. That's my sister,
Hold that
and I
up with
love her.
anything.
I think she was attempting to
Oh,
see
you know.
if she could kill a room.
Nothing in this room.
There
are what appear to be chisels.
Yeah.
Oh, I
show me
wonder
what's
if-
in those buckets.
Chisels in these buckets.
I
That's all?
wonder if this is where they made all these statues.
Possibly.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
the-
closer at these rocks.
Yeah. The rocks are natural rocks. Honey, upon getting closer to the chisels there, you can see that the chisels have arcane runes on them.
Ooh.
They are all
Katie?
magical.
Yeah?
I got some runes. I don't know what they are.
Alright, let me come check. I don't know if I'll know what they are.
Might be.
Let me just pan a view so I can actually move my character properly. Ugh, okay. And select move.
Alec is moving.
Ha!
their
All
stuff
right, let's take a
into
look at
the
these
room.
suckers.
All right.
Oh,
it
look at
would
them
be
rooms.
occultism or arcana check to identify
Let's
the
see.
chisels.
We're going with occultism.
Well, that's enough. You
Nice.
can identify the chisels to be enchanted with stone shape.
Oh.
That's
could
some of
actually-
that stone shape.
They basically would work as like a stylus that if you were to like hold it over top of a boulder, it would basically allow you to almost paint the boulders and statues.
Huh.
How
Each
many
one
of these?
chisels is probably worth to the right person like 75 to 100 gold pieces.
How many
Okay.
chisels are there? Because that's a very useful potential utility tool. Like
There's
Yeah.
6 of them.
I love money.
Well, I'm gonna grab one of them just to have.
I
There's a
would like
number of
that.
rocks in the room that look like they could be worked on if you wished, but that's really it in this one.
Interesting. I will pocket that later. For now, I'm just trying to clear this general like collection of rooms to make sure that nothing's in there.
Okay.
Will,
Theoretically, they would have heard the first gunshot, but
Yes.
you never know.
Will,
Yes, Matt?
I would like to examine the unshaped rocks, the raw material rocks we have in the room right now.
Yeah.
And using a nature check, I would like to determine if I can find the hardest, the most solid of the rocks. I don't know if they're all the same kind of rock, but I'd like to find the one that looks the hardest.
Sure, make me a nature check.
Okay. Nature, looking at rocks. 24.
Most of them in there are limestone.
Hmm.
This larger one, though, is a pretty substantial chunk of granite.
Interesting. Is is Abby still standing right there?
Is who?
Yep.
Oh.
Just chilling.
Just
I'm
hanging
looking
out.
at these rocks.
The spears of
I'm
Darla.
just peering around this corner.
That's a rock fact.
Honey, peering around that corner, you can see into this room. There appears to be a bed.
Dee Dee, I have a feeling you might want to go after Honey. I don't think we should necessarily venture too far into this place alone.
Update, we
You think Honey's gonna listen to me?
I don't necessarily mean she's going to listen to you, but in case she falls down a hole, maybe someone should be there to witness it.
Y'all hear
Perhaps.
Honey shouting
feel like
about
that's a
having real
Christine problem.
beds.
Yeah, well, I don't
you
even know where.
the mattresses are like stiff, like wooden, like flat mattresses. Like they're not great beds, but they're beds. They're off the ground.
I mean,
Oh,
it's better
bed.
than dirt, which is
I
what we've
love
been
a
sleeping on.
bed.
Dirt and
I
bedrolls.
take mild offense to that.
Did you say dirt and minerals?
I said dirt and bedrolls.
Oh.
Hey, it's bedrock.
Hey,
Dirt and
Hey.
minerals.
I mean, we could shape bedrock now. We could make rock
That's
into
true. Lorgar is more than welcome to his dirt patch. We want beds.
True.
I'm just gonna do a quick scan of these rooms with the beds.
Mhm.
One.
Make me just a general
All right.
perception check.
25.
25. Underneath this bed up here in the top left, whilst you're looking around looking for valuables, you find
valuables.
another one of those platinum ball bearings.
Oh.
Oh, we're rich.
Pocket that.
Um,
Interesting. But where are all these platinum ball bearings coming from? This is concerning.
I was also going to say now that Dee Dee has seemingly left the room, Lorgar is going to take out this chisel rock shape and looking at this lump of granite in front of him and trying to figure out how to use the thing. He is going to try and carve out a sphere of granite from this.
Make me either a artist lore or a performance check.
Artist lore?
Art lore or a performance check.
Not a crafting check?
Oh, crafting would work. Yeah, I forgot the
Yeah.
crafting still existed. Make me a crafting check.
It should also be known that I have specialist crafting stone. Or pardon me, specialist crafting stone. So I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure what that specialist crafting does, but 21.
Nice. Lorgar, as you start to get like a chunk out of the granite, it falls down.
Oh.
But now I need you to make me a will save.
The
As
second I hear a clink, 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 I'm peeking in the
you
room.
feel the rock almost speaking to you as to the form it wishes to take. And your hands begin to move and shape the stone into another creature.
I
That
didn't
rock
expect
is quickly replaced.
that. A rockleblin.
Thing we're fighting.
A gargoyle.
Ugh.
How big is this gargoyle? Because I was just carving a little piece.
Oh yeah, you just
I mean,
kept going.
now, hold on. I mean, those horns, those tusks.
Calling
We're
it
going to
horny?
roll initiative.
I'm calling him horny.
Oh, you-
my.
You all know what I'm about.
Y'all knew what you were getting into when you joined this Zoom call with me.
Yeah.
You've known for months.
I know what you are.
I just
Say
look.
out
I look.
loud.
I look. At
Horny!
this, I look at this gargoyle and I just go, son,
Oh,
Papa.
Miss Honey Madeline, you hear noises. You hear like growling, like I am awakened.
Don't like that.
To be fair,
Followed
that's
by a
what
what
Lorgar sounds like
incarnation?
every morning. So
Lorgar, now what in the Sam hell? Oh God, how
I-
far am I
I-
gonna have to?
I have a consumer review for the magic stone chisels. They perhaps are not as innocent as we originally thought. Pending Yelp rating.
Yo.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you? Yelp's for like. What?
I'm gonna have to move twice, I think, to get
Okay.
here, so that I can shoot once, which is not great.
A 26
Ah, it's a 26. I'll take
goes
a 26.
clean into the stone. Not all of your damage goes through.
Dang.
It's a rock. You shot a rock.
That's a rock fact.
It's a little bit of chip damage though, so there you go.
Yeah.
Professor?
Dee Dee, you're up.
Ooh,
Possessed.
this might be a long shot.
No. Honey just took the long shot.
I am going to try dispelling the magic on this gargoyle.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right,
I
so
go-
make me a spell attack roll.
Oh.
Ho 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 ho
Oh.
ho!
Oh. Spell attack.
We're gonna get
roll.
sued. Where the fuck is the spell attack roll?
Just what
here
your
it is.
spell attack modifiers, yeah.
Oh, legally distinct.
So
oh.
we how do I do this? This is my first spell attack roll, I believe.
Yeah, there's no button to just do a spell attack roll. Look at it on your sheet and go /R 1d20 plus whatever your spell attack roll is. Or use another spell that rolls it, like a telekinetic projectile.
I'll just
So you got a 14.
do math. So that's a 24 total.
It's a 24.
I just rolled a d20.
That
I
will,
don't know. Is it flanked?
That will succeed. It does not completely dispel the magic, but the creature does become sickened.
Nice. You're
After
sickening.
That's got sickening.
Sickening.
I'll inspire some courage.
Nice.
Sick burn.
Lorgar, it's your
Ha
turn.
ha ha.
All right. I'm faced with this gargoyle creation. Do I try and add another pet to the menagerie?
Maybe.
Worth a shot. And
I hunger for
alligator flesh.
Okay, that seems a tad specific.
I shall
That's-
consume my creator to become the creator.
Nice.
I was gonna say, good thing I only have Crocs.
Oh God. Well. Oh God. I have been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3. My initial thought was I'll just try and shove it.
Into Dee Dee? That's cold.
Well, just away from me, so it can't take an AO because everything has AOs in Baldur's Gate, which is a bit of a adjustment. You know what? I'm gonna take a page out of the renowned scholar Aviavi's book, and I'm
Aw.
gonna try and do a knowledge check of some kind to determine if there's something I should definitely not shoot this thing with.
Believe
So,
it
like-
or not, this is actually a nature check.
Like,
Yeah, it's a beast.
that doesn't make any sense.
Gargoyles
Does
are
not make
beasts.
any sense.
That Pathfinder, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
but this one is not a
That
naturally
is a failure.
occurring
Would you like to
gargoyle.
Yeah.
roll that with a hero point?
Yeah, we got like 15 minutes left. Sure.
You know
Wow.
nothing of gargoyles. Although, I hear they're pretty entertaining if you watch them for long enough.
Elisa Maza would agree. Boom. Electric arc. Point blank.
Right. Reflex. Fails. It takes all of that damage.
It doesn't heal.
Nope. This is not a
Okay.
construct. It is a beast.
That's
That
so
sounds
bad.
like you lied to me. I don't like that.
Well, that's the end of my turn because knowledge check was an action, but I'm just. Gargoyles are not. No!
It's going to start by taking a bite out of Lorgar.
I
With
am
a
not.
natural 1.
Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't. It refuses to commit patricide.
It then claws at Lorgar with a 17.
Nope.
And claws at Lorgar with an 11. And it will miss all of its attacks.
No. No.
Christine,
Bad stone child.
I brought you into this world and I can take you back out.
Jesus.
I literally have a chisel of stone shape. I can turn you into, I don't know, a bowl that I'll put like cigarette butts in.
You smoke,
Yeah.
Lorgar?
I can start. You don't know the depths of my pettiness.
Can I grapple it?
yeah, if you want to get
Just
Jason,
tackle the stone baby.
make an athletics check.
Oh, no, it's
That is
pretty
a
good.
success, not a critical success, but a success. You managed to
Christine?
grapple the gargoyle.
Christine is pissed and is just walking directly up to it, grabbing it, and like giving it one of these kind of grapple.
Mhm.
Because it's focused on Lorgar by the time that she's walking up to it.
I shall destroy you all. I am.
Shut the fuck up.
I am Malzereth. I shall destroy you all.
No one will ever know your filthy fucking name, you piece of garbage,
Technically, you all know my name now.
We respect
for
your
all of an hour.
we respect your
Actually, I
right
kind of missed it.
to choose your own name. You know you don't be bound by my preconceptions, but no, you
So
don't
fun,
get to
actually,
kill.
Christine.
Yes. I'd like to verbally intimidate it.
Make an intimidation check to demoralize.
Ah, no.
That will fail.
Yeah, it's real resolute in making its name known then. That's
I
fine.
am not afraid of your flesh. Honey, you're up.
Oh boy.
Honey might do something stupid.
Yes.
Honey
I mean,
is
there's-
going to walk to here,
Mhm.
take out the chisel she just stowed,
Make him into an ashtray.
and make him into a harmless little puppy dog.
Make me
Or just
a-
something
Roll a crafting
Make
check.
me an attack it roll.
helpless. Like when I
Physical-
Make it a
Little
crusty
puppy
little
dog,
white
I
dog.
need like a neonate. Ooh. Like unarmed fist, or
Yeah, like an
because it
unarmed
is
fist.
grappled.
Yeah, make an unarmed fist. They'll be flat-footed.
Oh,
And
that's
there's
not
Bart song.
okay. Yeah.
It manages to squirm out of
That's
the
a
way as you try to
16.
stab it with the chisel.
Honey's
I
just
mean,
Hold on,
How
is
do I-
it flanked?
I'm not trying to stab
Yes,
it
it
with
is
the chisel.
flanked.
I'm trying to do the thing where you change it.
Yes, as you try to change it,
Um,
it jiggles out of the way. But
I
even
think it should be a
flat-footed.
crafting
I'm
check.
gonna use a hero point. That's a 9. I'm gonna see if I can't Hail Mary something better.
It's my
What's it
Hail
called?
Mary full of...
That's an
Aw.
18.
It was better.
Unfortunately, that is one off of what you needed.
God
Damn.
And Bard's
Yeah,
song didn't
that's
help.
about, and that's about as best I can hope for. I mean, I guess it's only an 11. Still though.
All right.
That's
you have
all I
one
got.
action still.
No, I walked. I guess I pulled it out. Does that count as an action?
As what you can do that while you're moving. That's fine.
Pull out the chisel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will try it again.
All right. Make attack
No
number
hero
2.
point this time. Ah, it's attack number 2.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yep.
But you
Haha,
get it.
it's a 20.
Okay. I need to look something up quickly.
I love this. This is the best way this could have gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Honey, for the first time in a fight, holstered her guns and just said, no.
No, I don't think I will.
All right. So
I
Honey,
reject your reality and reshape it.
Very me. While Will looks this up, I have to pee so badly.
Go ahead. Honey,
Have fun, bestie. Yes.
Mutes my
you are
microphone
going to
quickly.
roll me 2d6
Uh-huh.
damage, and it will automatically double. It's an auto crit by hitting it with this thing.
That's
So-
18, but also I'm not trying to hurt it. I'm trying to make it helpless.
Yes. As you're like trying to like chisel parts of it off, it is breaking apart it. It is breaking apart. The form is changing, but as the form is changing, you can see that the rock is losing its life.
Oh. That's not what I wanted.
That's how this item works.
Hmm.
That'll be your turn. Dewdrop.
Alrighty. I don't know what else to do other than inspire courage,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I'll I don't know what to do. I'll try dispelling the magic again. I'll bop it,
Okay.
and then
Make me another
that's
spell
a
attack roll.
it's a d20 plus 10, 14. Not gonna do shit.
Unfortunately, not enough to affect it again. Lorgar, you're up.
All right. Second verse, same as the first, I suppose. I'm gonna just try and
Nice,
zap
Snooky.
him with an electric arc.
Alright, it'll make a
Art
reflex.
dog.
It will fail. And yeah,
Zap,
as
zap.
the electricity bolts through the cracks of this gargoyle's rock, it becomes pebbles on the ground.
I pet that dog.
Ooh. Get a
Pet
that
that
dog.
dog.
Commit that now!
Get that dog.
I pet that dog.
It falls apart in Christine's hands and arms, like as she's still got it in the lock, and she's just
I feel kind of bad about that.
It can't be helped, Lorgar.
You know, I
Can
say
I
this
do-
with no love at all, but sometimes little fucking garbage shits need to be put in their place. And Christine will just walk down the hall.
I just like to check something. Like, I'd kind of like to know how this all happened. Like, can I do some sort of check to determine whether or not it's the chisels we picked up that will cause this problem, or if it was the specific chunk of rock I
Make me a
used?
nature check.
Okay. Like, is this in fact some sort of, like, gargoyle spawning rock?
Lorgar just being like, should I expect more of that?
Yeah.
From what you can tell, while you were using the chisel, Lorgar,
Yeah.
the rock began to speak to you as to the form the rock wanted to take. This rock was just an asshole.
I mean, as a druid, it doesn't surprise me, nor am I terribly disagreeing to the idea that rocks have kind of spirits or desires or some such, but I do find it might inconvenient.
Just a mat, I suppose. Alright, but I'm looking over here. We got beds. Ain't
I'm
none
done.
of them.
I'm done with my experiments for tonight, at least.
We got a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, there's no food in it, but
There's no food in it, but there's like cooking utensils and stuff.
Oh.
not bad, not bad. Well, there's a bed, so I'm tired. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, you found beds.
Night, honey.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's even 6. Okay, I will head in here then and put my stuff in here.
Alec, how many days you been staying here and you didn't find the beds?
I was investigating the other side. There's a library there, and there is a mysterious veil of darkness.
If you say so.
Any good books?
Not that I found. I've been mainly looking at that mysterious veil of darkness.
Or, girl, you've been out here for days.
I've been trying to figure out what is behind the mysterious veil of darkness. If I touch
And
it,
you've just been standing there pondering in the dark. Oh, good lord.
Yes.
Good night,
If you-
Alec.
Not
If I hear
Alec, not
one more
Val.
person say mysterious veil of darkness, honey, I am going to lose my fucking mind.
it's a very
Mysterious veil of
darkness.
No one was talking to you.
We're in a separate room!
I got loud mouths.
You got what?
All right.
She said I got a
Where-
loud mouth.
Where are people resting?
Right where my little token is.
Okay.
Honey and I are sharing a room.
Dee Dee, where are you going to go?
Easter.
Well, let's see. I'll just book it over here.
All right. Lorgar, where are you going to rest
Yeah,
in the
we
evening?
wanna-
What area has the most overgrown plant life?
The entirety of this temple is actually like very empty of plant life.
Well, that's depressing as all get out. I'm sleeping. I'm gonna sleep in the hallway. I'm gonna let Dee Dee have the room to herself.
All right.
Yeah.
As
Especially-
you all
Make a queen size bed. Push them together.
Aw.
Just spread out.
Whoa.
Yeah, all
We find each other in every
3.5
universe.
feet of her.
As you all rest up for the evening, after a very long travel and a quite strenuous day, you are able to close your eyes easily. Rest comes quickly to Honey, Christine, and Dee Dee, and even Lorgar.
Even
But-
Lorgar, whose heart grew 2 sizes. No.
Lorgar, as you rest in this place, you dream.
Oh.
And as Lorgar dreams, we will pick up there next week. Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of Wild Ambition here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. Join us next time as our party continues to explore the Guardian's Temple. What will they discover? Will they be able to aid Alec? Who knows? Join us
Not
next
us.
time and find out. I'm going to go and raid someone now. There's currently nobody really playing Pathfinder. So we will actually just call it there. Thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to check out many other shows, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Bless your hearts.
Mhm.